I do that, yeah, it does the thing. It does the thing. Maybe I just do that. That might be the vibe. Also, it might be backwards. Oh well. Oh well. I'm not getting paid enough to care. I'm not getting paid. Well, somewhat. I don't know. How do things work? How does anything work? Happy Thursday. It's Thursday. Right now I'm making an alligator. This is a pattern test for Poms and Posies. This is the first one that I made. And this is the second one I made. The pattern is releasing tomorrow. If I remember, I'll have it linked in this live description if I remember. Hello, Leonardo. Happy Thursday. I hope you're doing well. I have to pull up the pattern really quick because I'm trying to remember how long I have to crochet, surface crochet up. I think it's to about there, but you know, it's always good to double check. I go up to row 23. Yeah, okay, I'm good. I think I'm good. Honestly, I feel like I kind of want to move you a little bit lower in there so you can see what I'm doing. I don't know. Maybe you don't want to see what I'm doing. Maybe you want to look at my cute little thing that I can't have on because the lighting isn't right. But you know what? We persist. We deal with it. And it's not that big of a deal if it doesn't look the greatest on live. We're kind of at that, the sun is sort of setting, but also not setting thing. So, you know, I have this part of the pattern memorized, but when you're distracted talking, sometimes that memory slips away. So I apologize if I start staring and not talking. I'm just trying to make sure that everything also lines up, because when you're surface crocheting, it can be a little something, you know? But I think it's working. Hello, Alex. Hello, Kamozama. I think I said that right. If I didn't, let me know, because I will correct my pronunciation. I think I went very much, what does the word look like? And then say it like that instead of actually like thinking things through. Speaking of thinking things through, I feel like I didn't think through this. Does that look right? I ask. Does it look okay? Here is the other one. Maybe a little bit inwards, but I also don't really want to undo it because then it stretches things. I think it's, yeah, the Magic Lizard says it looks good, and I'm trusting them because of their username. Although I'm fairly certain that alligators are not lizards. They're what, amphibians? Maybe not. Maybe not. I could be very wrong. I am not claiming to know whatsoever. I don't know, and I'm admitting that openly, publicly. I don't know. I don't know. Now, to find an equivalent spot on the other side is where things get tricky. I'm calling that. I'm gonna say it's that. As I, tangle my yarn. I see. I don't really like surface crocheting that much. I appreciate the detail that it can provide, but it is not, I would say it's not one of my strengths, for sure. You know? Okay, cool. Cool. I see it in my head, how it's supposed to look. Let's see if my hands can actually do that. And I feel like they're already going at it wrong. Oh, maybe not. I think I'm okay. Okay, that looks good. People are saying that it looks good. Okay, thank you. And now I start going inwards. I wasn't originally planning on crocheting this during the live, but I'm almost done with it. And I think you know, I think that since I'm almost done, we could just finish it. And then I could show it off to everyone. You know? If I saw it when it was dark, I would probably be scared of it. Yeah, me too. I would definitely say if I saw this, like, if it was, especially if it was moving, really anything moving in the dark though. So I guess maybe that's not a fair statement. But if I saw this in my yard at night and like I have my dogs out there, I'd be like, what in the heck is that? You know? Now I'm going to try and do this better than what I had done for my pink one. I'm going to try and make it look more seamless as I keep dropping my stitches. My goodness. And I think so. I think that's okay. I'm cutting this and then I'm going to look at comments. You guys, I'm sorry. I got too into surface crocheting. I'm doing good. Ooh, hello from Minnesota. I've never been to Pakistan, but that sounds super cool. Hi Ashley. Right now I am finishing up this alligator. So this one is in teal. This is the second one I made, and then this is the first one that I made. Super cute, like face and eye shaping and all of that. Low sew, all you have to sew on is the head. And then this is obviously the teal one. Jonathan says, can you crochet queso? I kind of always say this to everyone. When people ask me if I can crochet things, I never know if they're like asking really if I can crochet it, like if that's even possible, or if they want me to like crochet it right now. And so my answer is yes, I can crochet it. There's a lot of things. I could pretty much crochet anything if I had a written pattern, you know, for the most part. But am I going to crochet it right now? Probably not, because I'm probably only going to be on here for about an hour. And I think he probably would take a bit more time. Do you like Pakistan where you're from? It depends. I mean, I've definitely heard some people say positive and other people say negative things. But I also try and I don't know what to do with this. Keep an open mind when it comes to like stereotypes or you know, like generalizations of countries and groups of people. But I guess I'm not as well informed maybe as others. But I'm not ever going to be like, yeah, I don't like Pakistan. Like, that's not. Hello? No. Ashley says, I had my first ever event this weekend. I sold almost $500 in inventory. Only downside is I think I had a few small items stolen. Oh my gosh. Who the heck steals from small businesses? I've heard horror stories of that happening to other crochet artists and things like that, or like they would leave their inventory overnight and then like their stuff got stolen even though there maybe was like a security guard or something like that. And I just don't understand how people can like justify stealing from a small business, especially like a handmade small business, because a lot of times, you know, I'm crocheting this right now and I'm not getting paid to crochet it, but once somebody buys it, then I'm getting paid for my time. You know what I mean? And so like that's not only really like stealing this, but like they are kind of stealing your time. So it's sad. It's sad to say the least. I think he's done. Also, I'm so sorry. I'm doing this pattern test and I'm doing another pattern test and I just got a message about it. And so I'm going to check. The other pattern test that I was doing, I will show you them. Okay. The other pattern test that I did is this little guy. Both of the things that I've shown you so far, the alligator and this little bat, both of their patterns are releasing tomorrow. This is by Raven Jade Co. This is her Twilight Bat. I really want to make another one. But this is what I was just talking about. He really reminds me of a gargoyle in like the best way possible. But he gives gargoyle. I think it's his color. I think like it's the big dramatic ears, and obviously a lot of gargoyles have like the wings and things. But this is the other thing that I was pattern testing. But sorry, I just had to finish this guy because he's so freaking cute. Did I sew his head on crooked? No, he's okay. I think he's all right. But I like him very much. But today, besides this, of which I have to toss to the side, we are going to be batching some petals for some groovy flowers, which is a different pattern by Raven Jade Co. I love and have so many of Raven Jade Co's patterns. I absolutely adore Crystal's work, and I love pattern testing for her. So I'm very excited to be making some more of these flowers. If you're curious, let me see, do I have one? I think I have one nearby. I usually try and have a little basket of all the things I've made during the week, and then I can do a little reel and post about all the things I made. But this is what we're going to be making today. I'm wanting to do the petals, which are really easy to batch crochet, and then maybe some of the limbs. Again, I will have the patterns linked in this live's description. We'll do that later. So sorry. I am looking. Okay, I'm from Minnesota, so I'm from like I think it would be like the upper Midwest. Very much a neighbor of Canada. Oh yeah, little kids taking things. There's definitely been a couple of times where kids have like asked me if they could just have something, and I have to be like, oh, like, no, I'm sorry, like, these are all for sale, like, you know, I'm trying to sell these, you know, things like that, which is, I feel bad because they're cute little kids, but at the same time, I'm like, again, like we were saying about getting stuff stolen, like, I can't afford to just go to an event and give people stuff for free And then if I like do that, then are other people going to see that? And it just creates a thing that I don't really want. I can't even see. Thank you so much. Christine. I like your little story. Sorry. You always have to get the magic ring number right before you ever even make the second row, because if the starting stitch count's wrong, then you know. Did you write that with like, have you seen the thing where if you like type one thing and then you hit like the middle of your keyboard suggested words, like it just does that? I've definitely done that before. You're a Stegosaurus. I have been wanting to crochet a dinosaur with this new demi pearl green, and I need to find a cute dinosaur pattern. Because I have some, but they're a little, but they're just like a little not the right thing I'm hoping for. Goodbye. Thank you so much for coming. Crochet Grove. I love her Dino Mama size. Okay. Crochet Grove. I definitely know who that is. I'm just trying to remember to look up the pattern after the live because I always forget things. Christine, no, you didn't do that. Okay. That's fun. I feel like it's like some sort of poetry. Like, what would it even be called? It would be like stream of consciousness poetry or something, but like obviously maybe more eloquently said than that many words. Sorry, I'm just trying to cross off which rows I've done. I said tangle all my yarn. Oh my gosh. My yarn got so tangled today when I was making that alligator. I was so mad. I'm like, I'm so close to being done and all my yarn wants to do is tangle. And so I had to cut it and then hand wind it. And I was so bitter. Thank you so much. I got it in Vegas. Is it backwards for you guys? I feel like it's backwards to me, but I don't know if it's backwards to you. Watermelon 1 2 3 4 heart crochet. Yeah, it is backwards. Okay, that's what I thought. So then maybe I don't really have to be that worried about having that thing on because it's backwards anyways, which is frustrating. And I don't know if there's a thing I can do to change it. I don't know. I don't really want to mess with the settings because I'm a little bit scared to. I don't want green screen. Whatever, it'll be fine. Sorry, you guys just have to deal with things being backwards. Okay, I have to read more. Hamburger. That reminds me of a book my friend was telling me about. But it wasn't hamburger, it was cannibalism. She said it was an interesting book. And I was like, was it? It sounds kind of gross. But I think it was more supposed to be like philosophical of like, what would happen if all the animals died and we had to somehow feed people? It was interesting. I think it was a philosophical allegory for like how terribly we treat animals that we eat. I don't remember the title though, because I didn't read it, my friend did. She reads all the time. It's insane. She finishes like so many books in the month, and I think in August I finished, okay wait, how many books did I finish? I finished 2 books of the Diary of an Oxygen Thief series, which is a trilogy. I finished 2. I finished Tomorrow. I finished, I feel like there was a different book. that I also read, but I might be wrong. So I think I really only finished 3 books in a month. Not good. Meanwhile, she does like, I think she does 10 to 12 probably, which is insane. Watermelon, I am crocheting some petals to make a little flower. I decided to go with purple petals because obviously I already have pink. In my other thing of inventory, I have a teal flower, I might have some more. I already have these colors. So I thought that purple would be cute. Yeah, I love purple. Perfect. Cool. I've definitely made a purple flower before, and I think it sold at the first market I brought it to. So I think that purple is for sure the way to go. Yeah, Christine, I was like that when I was in college. Like, I was so burnt out from reading like articles and my sociology books and like my music history books and things like that that I couldn't read for fun. But for a while, I think for a bit of August, I was setting a goal where I would read 30 minutes each night. And then I finished all those books, and now I'm trying to figure out what I want to read next. I know there's like the ACOTAR series that everybody loves. I was also gifted a different book that I can't think of the name, which is also another trilogy. I'm just like, I don't know if I want to commit to doing another trilogy, because I just finished the Diary of an Oxygen Thief trilogy, which was interesting. If you know the book, it's a weird book. Bye, Christine. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a good rest of your day or night or Thursday or whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We have 1 petal. 4 more. 4 more to go. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be able to make all 4. Maybe be able to make the legs and arms. I'm not 100% sure though. My dog is barking. If I was to make more flowers, which of these colors would you guys think the petals could be? Also, maybe I could be brave and not always do the middle of the flowers yellow. Blue. Yeah. Like one of these two, or maybe a baby blue. I can't even, because everything's mirrored. It's really weird. It's a little hard. Teal. I already have a teal one made. It is in my basement with like 100 other plushies in a box. But yeah, the teal is definitely one of my favorites as well. I've actually made it in the exact same color that I used this teal to make the petals. So maybe I could do like a darker teal, or maybe even this. That could be cute. Ooh, as I drop my alligator. The blue under the navy, maybe. Yeah, that bright one. Yeah. There's a brighter blue on the bottom. Yeah, yeah. For sure. I always like to try and like ask people what colors they like. Because I obviously have like my own preferred colors, and like I really love like mustard yellow, reds, and like I really like jewel tones, but then there are some people that aren't jewel tone people, and so I like to learn what everybody likes so that I can make things for everyone. Hello, random person. Happy Thursday. I hope your day is going well. We are making flower petals, and they don't really look like flower petals, but they sure are flower petals. And my dogs will not stop barking. And it's already like getting dark outside, which makes me so sad. Because that means it's really turning into fall. I love fall. I just hate how dark it gets when it gets dark so early. I hate how dark it gets when it gets dark so early. See, this is why I like going live, but I really like being able to do videos because I can say really dumb things and I can cut it out of the video. That doesn't work on live, so y'all have to bear with me. I'm sure you probably don't mind though. I mean, I know when I watch other people's lives, it's more of a, there's something on me. Inside glance into that person and like what they do and their thought process. And so I'm sure you're like, shut up and stop apologizing for things. But, you know, whatever. Watermelon says, I made a no-sew dragon pattern that I need to write down. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. Yeah, one of my like least favorite things about pattern designing is having to write down something like after every single row. And then if you make a mistake or if you frog it, then you have to figure out like what you have to erase. It's a whole thing. Hello LPS Bull. Yeah, for a second I thought there was an I in your last name. Not last name, I don't know what it is. Hi. Welcome to the live. We're making flower petals. I don't know if I already said that. I probably said it a lot. I say a lot of the same things over and over and over again in these lives. But, you know, that's okay. If you guys are crocheting, like Watermelon is potentially, you guys should let us know what you are crocheting, you know. Are you designing a no-sew dragon? Are you also making flowers? Maybe you're doing something else, a different craft. Random person is making their cat some toys. That's super cute. My mom was just harassing me, well, you know, jokingly, to make our dogs some crochet hats because I always say that I'm going to, and then I don't, and then it's like, oh, and then I get too busy too, and things like that. LPS Bull says I'm crocheting a green dress. Oh my goodness, crocheting a dress, like a dress for yourself, is crazy. Oops. There we go. Oh my goodness. Watermelon says, I lost my stitch marker. That's not what they said. I'm probably going to start making little birds. I made 38 and they sold out. Oh my goodness. Is this your pattern or is it somebody else's? I'm like, do I need to make little birds for my markets? LPS says, yes, it's for me. Holy crap. I bet it's going to be so cool, though, to be able to wear that. And then if somebody, like, comments on it, you can be like, thanks, I made it myself. That's so cool. Garbage, and I would just like to confirm that that is their name, and I'm not calling them that, says hello. Hi, Garbage. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for stopping by. Watermelon says, yes, it's my pattern. Oh my goodness, you are quite the pattern designer. I released, how many patterns did I release? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I released 5 patterns in like August and a little bit into September. And then I stopped because I started signing up for markets. She called me garbage. I know. I just start calling you Gar. Like the fish. Isn't there a fish called a gar? I'm still a piece of garbage. I don't, how does it start though? Hey, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage. I don't know if that's copyrighted. Yeah, agar. Okay. Not agar. A space gar. I wonder if anybody's ever crocheted one. I bet. Anytime that I say that and then look something up, I'm like, yeah, that's been crocheted for sure. Have you guys seen the thing on like some of the like national parks in the US where they have free crochet patterns on their website? I've seen some for like the fish and like I think like some beavers. And I think that it is so funny and cute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I have to count out loud. I think it's so funny and cute that some of our national parks have free crochet patterns. Garbage. I am making, I feel so bad calling you that, but it is your name, and so you know, whatever. I am making some petals. I'm making purple petals so I can make my own little flower. That was really difficult for me for some reason, but I'm making petals right now. Before you hopped in, we had just finished this alligator. Hi Eddie. I am doing well. Happy Thursday to you. 1, 2, 3, 4. I keep losing track of where I am, unfortunately. I only have one row left of this petal, and then we already have 3 petals, which means we're almost done. Well, not almost done, please. What hasn't been crocheted? I know, right? There's so many. I feel like there's so many crazy things. LPS Bill says they're also crocheting a white dress. That's insane. Have you guys seen, there's some like crazy videos where they knit or crochet their own wedding dresses, and they do it in like a tiny amount of time before their wedding. I couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. I don't have the skill of making wearables. Huge respect to them, but I think I would rather probably spend the money and then probably not have to crochet it. Do I have a ribbler? I have a ribbler, but I do not post patterns onto it because I've heard that having to do, it's either Ribbler or Ravelry. Ravelry? I've never had to say it out loud. How do you say it? Ravelry? Ravelry? The other one, you know, the other one. I don't upload any patterns onto them because I have heard how crazy difficult it is to convert your patterns from like a PDF to however the heck they do their patterns, and so I haven't because I'm too scared. Sorry. 7, 8. Okay. Yes. Did you hear it break? It freaking broke. Where's my trash? It's way over here. And that's like, I used to have a vendetta against the second pack of stitch markers that I bought. But they have never broken on me. It was always on the first ones. And so, yeah. Yes, I've seen the videos. It's insane. It's insane. Okay, Amy says, I say it like the letter A says its name. Long sound. Ravelry. Ravelry. I say the L in the wrong order, I think is what's happening. Bye, Watermelon. Thank you so much for hanging out and subscribing. Oh my goodness. They make metal? They make metal ones? That's kind of cool. That's crazy cool. I feel like I missed things. I have a ribbler. Yeah, I've had a pretty good day today. It wasn't the most productive. My family is all getting sick. And so then they were home, and then they were home sick. And then you know, when you're with other people that are sick, you're kind of like, oh, I don't really want to do anything either. Which is bad because I need to be doing things. But I did crochet an alligator. So. Oh, I thought that just broke as well. I was going to be really mad. Hey, Ravelry. 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 Ravel, because it's Ravelry. Ravelry. I don't know. I give up. I think I'm making a fool of myself. Is what's happening. A safety pin for stitch markers. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. They're, have you seen any of the stitch markers by, what is it? JB Baby Designs. They're really cool. They're like a lobster claw, but like they're a big lobster claw. As I knock things over under my desk. Sorry, you guys. They're really cool as well. I might have some. Do I? Yeah, I think I do. My desk, my chair doesn't have wheels, which is annoying, to say the least. Where is it? So, like, I ordered a couple packs of stitch markers from her, and they look like this. Can you see it? It's a little heart, and then this is a lobster claw. But I don't use them all the time because I feel like sometimes when I use them, I crochet slower because I'm so used to like doing these and using them one-handed, whereas like with this, it's like, you know, I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of what I do. I'm scooting in because I can't read. Subins says that I look like Jay from Enhypen? Enhypen? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Should I Google it? Am I going to be offended? Jay from Enhypen. Huh? He's a man. Also, he's Korean. Maybe I give off a vibe. Amy Fox says, I was on retreat with the crochet crowd last fall, and nearly everyone made stitch markers to share. That's so cute. 1, 2, 3. I keep losing track. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2. I'm on row 4. I'm on row 4. You guys, I'm on row 4. Did you know that? I'm on row 4. I'm on row 4. Which means, yeah, row 4 of the 4th flower petal. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I know what I'm doing. I promise. I say that all the time. And I usually, I do know what I'm doing. It's just for some reason, when I pause, I then forget. Okay, we are almost. done with this petal. Hello, good morning, Saif. Let me know if I said your name wrong, sorry. Or let me know if I said it right as well. If it's morning for you, does that mean that it is Friday morning or Thursday morning? I'm assuming it would probably be Friday morning, because I don't think anybody's that far behind. I don't know. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm in Central Standard Time, so time zones I'm not great at. But, you know, that's fine. There are other things I'm good at. I decided to not use my stitch marker, and I think that was a mistake, because then I had to count. Hi, I love crafting. What do you like to craft? You say you like crafting, but I feel like crafting is an umbrella term. Crocheting stuffies, yeah, for sure. LPS Bull says, I have a big tote bag feed. Awesome. I think. Saif? Saif? S-A-I-F? I don't know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I am boring white. I mean, it, you know, a lot of people now are asking me if I'm Irish, because I recently got my hair dyed again, and I'm not Irish. Well, I'm not as Irish as other Irish people. Thank you so much. I absolutely love this new light, except I realize it's backwards on the live, and when I light it, you can't really read it. But if I dim it, you can see the lights flickering, and it bothers me. But I appreciate it. Right now, I'm crocheting some purple petals to make another flower. We're on our 5th and final petal, and then I think I'm going to start working on the legs. Yes, the legs. This is a pattern by Raven Jade Co., who I was just pattern testing for this week. Yeah, I absolutely, I'm getting tangled in my yarn. I absolutely love Raven Jade Co.'s designs. She has like this style that is in all of her designs that you just know like immediately when looking at them that they're hers. And so I have I was just gonna swear, I don't know if I can, I have a crap ton of respect for her. Oh, I give up. I give up, you guys. Maybe it's been long enough I can swear. Who knows? We're on the last row of our last petal. I'm from Minnesota, so I'm in the upper Midwest. I am what everybody jokes. I'm from where everybody jokes is Canada's neighbor, or like Canada's missing piece or whatever. But yeah, I'm from Minnesota. If you can't tell from the way I say things, I can say some things that I always get made fun of for saying. I can say boat, bag. What else are things that we make fun of saying? What else are things that people make fun of us for? boat, bag. I think that's usually it. I love crafting wants to know what they should crochet next. What do you guys think they should crochet next? There is a very, very cute, I'm trying to think of who made it. Free on Instagram, crochet bat pattern by Bubba Days Co. I absolutely love that pattern. I don't know if you would say it's low sew. It's such a small pattern, it's hard because it's like it's a small pattern and you sew, and so then it feels like there's a lot of sewing because it's a smaller pattern. But it's very cute. Free. I really like it and I recommend it. You try it. I mean, it's free. 1, 2, 3. 8. Oh my goodness, why was that so difficult? I feel like I have an extra stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. High low. It's not even, it's just nearly 7 p.m. here. Hello, Anuskan? Tell me if I said your name wrong. Ashley says, I did some, Annie Caraway art, mini loaf kitties today before starting a snake if you wanted kitties. Yeah. That's not the loaf cat, is it? It's that other one that's kind of going around as well. I'm trying to think of, I have a thing with cat patterns where you either really, really like them or you kind of really don't. And my favorite cat pattern is Big Baby's loaf cat pattern. I absolutely love them, and they're no sew, which is insane. And like they have all of the different color variations, like all the Siamese and everything like that, and I just love it. I just love it. Okay, I'm trying to get started on the legs. And I have to count to 72. Thank you so much. My friend Macy just dyed it for me on Tuesday. LPS says I have a lot of whips that I need to finish. Yeah, don't we all? Have I ever crocheted a bumblebee? I have definitely crocheted a lot of bumblebees in my day. In fact, there's at least 2 in this room. I feel bad for counting. Whatever. I need to stop feeling bad. Okay, that was 3 rows. I'm going to cross off 3 rows. Yeah, no, this isn't my natural hair color, unfortunately. Ashley says, I only have 1 whip, thank God. A black Crochet by Gemma Dragon, the big one. I have to finish the tail piece and wings and then sew everything. Oh, is that... Sorry, I'm yawning. Is that like the toothless one, I'm assuming? The toothless dragon? Okay, 1. Okay, that's another row that I can cross off. I'm doing them a row at a time. Thank you so much, Eddie. Her 4th wing inspired one. What's that? What's 4th wing? Is it a show that I don't know? A book? I know she just posted, I think, a free tutorial for her no-sew dragon, but that's a very small dragon. And you're saying it's... Okay, a book series. I've definitely heard of Fourth Wing. I just could not think of it. Maybe I need to read that. Oop, 9. 3 more. 12. Which means I can cross off 2 more rows. Which means I still have a lot more rows to go. Ah. I have 6 more rows to go. Oh my goodness. I Love Crafting asks, do I sell my stuff? I do sell my my crochet plushies. I just applied to a market like 2 days ago, and it is hopefully I'm going to get picked. It's on September 27th, and then I have a Halloween market arranged for October 18th, and I signed up for another one on December 20th. But I'm hoping to get in at least 2 more, because now there are some that I've done at least like that I've done 2 years in a row, and I'm hoping that I can get into them a 3rd year in a row. But yeah, I do sell my stuff. I don't sell it online. I sell digital patterns online. Ashley says that she tried listening to the, what was it called? The Fourth Wing audiobook. I'm sorry. I'm lying. Ashley says, I tried listening to the audiobook Wheel of Time since the show got canceled. Oh, I didn't know that. But not sure if that book was written eons ago. Horrible read for me. Oh. So is Fourth Wing affiliated with the Wheel of Time? I don't know things. I started watching it and then didn't finish it. I was watching it with my parents, and then my mom got spooked. And she might be watching this too, so hi. Right now, though, we have been watching... Sorry, I already started a different row. I shouldn't have done that. 4, 5, 6. We just are about to finish the new... I can't remember what it's called. The... Landman series with I think it's like Billy Bob Thornton or Billy Bob, I don't know his name. I Love Crafting asks if I can send the patterns. So I sell the patterns, but I will definitely have them my Etsy shop linked in this live, which reminds me, I need to have the Groovy Flower, the bat, the alligator, and now the Etsy shop, I think. Ashley says, no, a different book series. So far, the Fourth Wing book is good. Not too far into it. Okay. Okay. And is that one written more recently, I'm assuming? I can imagine, like, I don't know why. I'm imagining that the Wheel of Time one was written around the, like, when, like, the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit were written. And I love the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit. I had to read the Lord of the Rings in my literature class in high school. And the read was something else. The read was different. It was a read. To say the least. I Love Crafting 5647. I do have some free video tutorials on here for, I think it was like a Soot Sprite from Studio Ghibli, a boba plushie, a bee, and then on my Instagram I have a free tripod fish pattern, and I'm working on finally posting a free rainbow pattern. Hi Chelsea, how are you? Happy Thursday. Sorry, I got lost in the chat trying to see what you had asked. Ashley says that Wheel of Time one was, I think, worse than Lord of the Rings because it was hard to read for them. And I could at least get through Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I've never read Lord of the Rings, but I read The Hobbit. And I'm assuming if Lord of the Rings is similar to The Hobbit, it's not maybe going to be my favorite. The movies? Different story. Okay. I'm done with, I have to do one more stitch. This leg. I just have to crochet it closed. Okay. Yay, we have a leg. I'm trying to think of how much I need. I don't think I need very much. Yeah, I'm good. A leg. But don't the colors go together cute? I always love green and purple. I feel like that's like a classic thing, a classic color combo. Obviously like same with pink and green. But I love green and purple. Ashley says, I'm sad that we won't get season 3 of the Rings of Power till next year. They're just now starting filming. The Rings of Power. Is that the one with Gladriel? I don't know how to say her name. But that lady? I've definitely, I think, watched the first season and then a bit of the second. And it's like with like the Littlefoots or something like that, maybe? Yeah. My mother also got spooked watching that, and so then we didn't get to finish it. I need to finish it on my own. I am a chronic TV show abandoner. Really bad. I got to like season 5 of Dexter and then I stopped watching. What else? Like I never finished Friends. I didn't finish New Girl. What else? I finished Parks and Rec. I finished The Office. I finished How I Met Your Mother. But like I'm really bad. I'm really bad when it comes to that. Really bad. Okay, that's a decrease. And now we get to start all over to make the second leg. Which means I have to do a lot of counting again. Are you guys people, if you crochet, if you crochet, do you count your stitches in every single row, or do you trust that it will just be okay? Because I'm always curious to know. Like, even if it's a row single crochet, do you count it every time? Every other row. That's smart. I don't. I will for this because I'm removing my stitch marker. Oh, wait. Forgot how math worked for a second. Oh. I'm missing 2 stitches. I'm adding 2 increases in the next row. That's fine. That's funny. That's interesting. I feel like it like definitely maybe says something about a person. Like I'm careless. Sorry, people in my tester group chat are talking. I'm trying to look at what they're saying. 5, 6. That's another row. Another row down. Another to go. I just love the way these little feet look though. It's so cute. And I'm really, really enjoying the new demi pearl yarn. Like I don't think I just cannot get over how much I'm actually liking it. Like I was really scared that it wasn't gonna work out, but it does. But I've been hearing that there's a lot of quality control issues with it right now, and that's a little scary. So I'm happy that when I got this in person, it was nice, and then I had scheduled the pickup order to get their deep brown, and I don't remember what the other one was, a different green, that I ended up getting nice ones as well. But I'm really, really enjoying it, and I'm very happy to have access locally to a deep brown. Are you kidding me? Can't make that up. Cool, cool, cool. 3 more rows. I mean, I could really honestly, I don't know what. Sorry, I'm counting again. Oh, this is 8, 9, 10. I was gonna say I could honestly just pause. Well, I could honestly skip making the arms and we could just start doing a majority of the assembly and things. But at the same time, I keep freaking yawning. Ashley says that she never uses any Michael's yarn. The only one is an hour away. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. I think my nearest one is, I think, like 30 minutes in most directions. I'm just still, I mean, I'm obviously very excited for this yarn, but I'm still so sad about Joann's. But I don't know, my one local Joann's, it was hit or miss sometimes. It was very hit or miss sometimes. Okay, we have both of the legs. Oop, I'm dropping everything. Both of the legs and all 5 petals. What color do we think the face should be? Like, so these are what some of the color options that she does. I've never done anything except for yellow. A pale yellow or a light orange. Ooh. A pale yellow or a light orange. I have a pale yellow, but it's in sparkle. And I don't know if I really want sparkle. An orange. An orange could work. What do other people say? Yeah. Because I have here, I'm trying to, I don't know what I'm doing. Hello. I'm moving you. I have that pale yellow, which is a sparkle. That's a bright orange right next to it. Or I have that light orange underneath the red. What else? What else? What else? What else? I feel like I could do white, but that might be a little weird. A cream could work too. Yeah. What about that pink? I don't know. If this is making you seasick, I'm really sorry. What about, like, then it would be all cool tones, and I think I do agree that it should be a warmer tone color. Let me think for a moment. Let me think. Both of the yarns feel atrocious, and I'm like, do I really want to put my hands through that? I don't know. We have pink, green. I think maybe this. I love that I ask you guys for advice and then I don't take it. But I'm feeling the need to make it pink. Are you feeling the need for it to be pink as well? Like, I feel like that's really cute. I feel like it could be really cute. If I hate it, after I put the petals on, I could take the petals off and I could just use the pink for something else. But I'm not sure. But I say we give it a shot. I'm trying to picture it in my head. I might not love it. But I feel like a yellow, I don't know. I think I just need to try it. And if we hate it, that's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. I can't believe it's already been an hour. That's crazy. I love how I'm like, yeah, I'm probably going to be here for an hour. And then I'm like, what color should I do? We have to finish. I'm not probably going to finish this whole thing on live. But I think we'll get to the part where I can crochet the petals in. And then we'll decide if we like the pink. Does that work for you guys? I mean, you don't really get a say because I can just end the live. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Yeah, I think pink was a good idea, maybe. Now that I see it like crocheted, I feel like it's always different when it's in the skein versus when it's actually crocheted with. Ashley is here for the ride. I love it. Single crochet. Okay. Sorry. It requires counting, and I don't know how to talk and count at the same time. It's not one of my skills, and that's okay. It just makes me feel bad. My chair creaking also makes me feel bad. It drives me insane. Oh, that might have been a mistake. Oh well. We'll figure it out. Thank you so much, Henny. Happy Thursday. If you are crocheting or making anything crafty or fun, please share with us. I always love to know what people are making. Ashley said that she's horrible at that too. I'm assuming talking at the same time. Yeah. Heck, if I watch a video that has numbers being called out, it makes me lose place. Yeah, me too, for sure. We were watching that Landman series and they were talking about like all of their oil drilling numbers or whatever. I'm like, stop! I can't do this. Please. I'm trying to count too. I just did that. Okay. You guys, we're already on row 5. Time flies when you're having fun. Annie, what is your profile picture? I'm trying to see what it says. It looks really colorful though. 1, 2, 3. Sorry. You came here at your own risk, you know? A different person crocheting and having to count. You came here at your own risk. Oops. All right, one more row before we can add the petals. And I really need to refill my stuffing container, but it's all out in the garage and I really don't want to have to try and like climb the ladder. But we're already on to row 6. And then I think after we crochet the petals in, we can, oh my goodness, I'm messing up the whole row. After we crochet the petals in, we can add the eyes and see if we like it. I don't know why I'm struggling with counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the number that comes after 3. 4. I'm really trying not to mess up this row any more than I already have. What the heck is this tangle? Ah! Oh my gosh. Tangled yarn is the worst. What have I done? Stop! There we go. 1. Oop. Okay. We are officially able to crochet the petals in, which is very exciting. Okay. I'm already forgetting though. You have to do the freaking legs first. So let's do the legs. Legs. I don't know. Maybe you guys were right about the yellow or the orange. I just really wanted to have like a fun color, because in the pictures she does such fun colors. Like she has a bright pink one, she has a pale pink one, and I don't know if I love it. I don't know if I like how it's turning out. Hi Miss Me, happy Thursday. I keep almost wanting to say Friday because it kind of feels like Friday, but it's Thursday. Oh, I think you asked for crochet tips. And I was gonna say, it takes a lot of practice to learn how to crochet. But once you get down like the basic single crochet and things like that, it's really important. Miss Me says, any tips for working with yarn that tends to split? Does that mean that you're working with like acrylics and things of that sort? Because I would say if you're working with things like that, I don't have any tips because that's not the kind of yarn I work with. Yeah, I love using acrylic and cotton, but it splits. Ooh, I don't know. I know that PBS Bull was just using saying that they used acrylic and cotton, but I don't know if they left already. Otherwise, I would definitely ask them if they were still here. Miss Me says, I use Bernat now, and mostly chenille. Yeah. Me too. Me too. Me too over here. I absolutely love Bernat blanket yarn. But maybe I'm going to become a new Demi Pearl girly because I am loving some of the colors that they're coming out with. They have some really, really cute oranges that I want to get, but I need to be good and save money. But that's boring. But you know, there's a piece of my hair that I just was crocheting. That's kind of nasty. I don't want to crochet my hair. I want to crochet yarn, but it's getting caught. Yeah, I've definitely, like, when I was first learning, when I was using cotton yarn, because that was, like, all I had gotten, I definitely dealt with, like, the splitting when I was trying to thread the darning needle, but I'm not so much in the know now, unfortunately. So I'm probably not much help. Something is weird. Is this in this stitch? It is, I think. That seems weird though. I have to take this one out a little bit because I feel like the petal is gone. It fell really far. No. No. Come back. Oh, I got it. With my foot. My goodness. Pamela, the pattern is not mine. It is by Raven Jade Co. After this stream ends, I plan on having a list, all of the patterns listed in the description. But it is the Groovy pattern by Raven Jade Co. I adore this pattern. It sells really well for me. I think it is perfect for spring as I crochet it in fall, but you know, it's sold and done really well for me at events and things, and I think it's also just really freaking cute and fun to crochet. Like, it's very low sew, which is really nice. LPS, I will probably be hopping off pretty soon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, I was counting. Just because it's almost 8. I don't know why I had to say it like that. It's almost 8 here. And I still haven't, I mean, like, I kind of ate dinner, but I also kind of didn't eat dinner. So I think I'm probably going to finish this row. We're going to add the eyes and then deliberate if we like the light pink. And then I will probably hop off after that. So what? That's probably another 10, 15, maybe less, maybe more. I'm so helpful. I'm so helpful. I'm sorry. 3. I don't know if I like the pink. Want to, though. You know? Do you ever, like, not really like something, but you want to, so then you try and convince yourself to like it? You know? 2 petals left. I just need a little bit of stuffing for them. And then we can add the eyes. I just love how low sew this pattern is. It's insane how amazing, and like the details and everything, and it's low sew. Like, I'm just crocheting all of these petals into it. It's just incredible. I love Raven Jade Co. stuff so freaking much. It's insane. Last petal going on. You only need a little bit of stuffing. I've definitely overstuffed them before, and then it makes it really difficult to crochet on. But I've learned from my mistakes, for sure. I have for sure learned from my mistakes. And I will do things right. Okay. Why is this not working? Oh, shoot. I left my little yarn tail out. Oh, well. I can sew it in. All right. Let me add the eyes, and then I'll give you all the reveal. I don't know. I don't know. It might not look as good either because it's on camera, but I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is now the right size eyes. What eyes do I need? I think I need these. And I can't reach them with cars because my chair doesn't have wheels. But I think it would be really scary to use a chair that you're supposed to be able to sit crisscross in and it have wheels. Like, that seems really scary to me. 4. See, they always get cuter with the eyes. Now I'm like, oh yeah, that's fine. Okay. Are we ready, friends? What do we think? Do we like it with the pink? The lighting's terrible in here. I apologize a lot. Maybe if I do this, it will be better. No. It's not better. Do we like it? I'm seeing a love it. Okay. The back of it looks horrifying. But I think it's worth a shot. I think I'll make it. I think in daylight it will look better. And once it has its arms and it's stuffed, I'm saying yes to the dress. I'm putting the safety eye backs on. So I mean, I could still frog it, but then I'd be wasting eyes, which I really don't like to do. So I'm saying yes, and I'm going to secure these on if I can. Ow! Oh, where is it? Where is it? Here it is. I'm using it's their prototype, the crafteasy.com's prototype of their safety eye thing. Because the other one is in my bag. Sometimes you still need it. There you go. Did you hear that snap? That means that eye is on there. Let me see. There we go. Yay. Okay. I think it's pretty cute. When I finish it, if you're subscribed or whatever, or if you're just curious, you don't have to subscribe, I guess, to see it. But when I finish it, my gosh, I will post the final picture on the posts tab on this thing, or is it community? I don't know. I'm also filming a vlog right now of this week, and so when I finish it, it will also be in the vlog, but it won't be up for you guys yet. But I think that's gonna be it, because I'm gonna go eat dinner, and it's 8. But I would like to thank you all so much for hanging out with me. To recap, we finished this little alligator. This pattern's releasing tomorrow by Poms and Posies. And we made all of this, which is a pattern that you can get right now by Raven Jade Co. What else? I was going to say, I also showed off this pattern test that I did for Raven Jade Co. That releases tomorrow as well. I love pattern testing, and it's one of my favorite things ever. But yes, it has been a productive day today, and I would like to thank you all so much for hanging out with me while I was crocheting. Thank you so much for crocheting or hanging out with the baddie redhead, as Velvet B9H says. Thank you. And I will see you in my next upload, which is coming out either Saturday or Sunday. And then if I ever go live again. But I hope you all have a good rest of your day and your night and your evening. And if it's really late at night, go to sleep. Do it. Bye. I don't know how to leave. Let me leave. I do this every time. Let me leave. There we go. Bye.